This is completely and utterly crazy. The developers of Shiba Inu have released a bizarre leak. We are likely to have a significant breakthrough in the next week, according to the current situation. It is possible that this will even cause Shiba Inu to be worth 1 cent. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. The developments that are on their way might ignite the entire Shiba Inu ecosystem, and there is even a possibility that they will contribute to reducing the price by a few zeros. That is how significant the magnitude of this situation is. However, there is more to it than that, so you should wait a moment. In addition to this, there is something else of enormous magnitude that is now taking place. Something that might completely turn the tables on the game. In fact, Shiba Inu is becoming more near to surpassing one of the most well-known cryptocurrencies in the market. The underdog is no longer the only one yelling from the sidelines. With its sights firmly set on a higher position in the standings, it is driving forward at full speed. And if you're thinking about whether or not this news has already had an influence on the charts, the answer is that it kind of has. One expert recently provided a detailed explanation, and what he had to say is quite positive. He did not hesitate to express his opinion that Shiba Inu is now exhibiting indications that suggest a possible breakthrough is on the horizon. He made a comment that was quite thought-provoking. There is a large number of traders who have made leveraged bets that are just marginally higher than the current price of Shiba Inu. And that specific level, it attracts the price in a manner that is similar to that of a magnet. It is drawing the cryptocurrency known as Shiba Inu closer to it. Additionally, if it comes near, we can see a significant increase as a result of liquidations alone. Those who have the most influence, they are not only spectators sitting on the sidelines, they have been collecting Shiba Inu at a very rapid pace and in a very aggressive manner. As a matter of fact, throughout the course of the last month alone, these significant holders have boosted their Shiba Inu hoard by a factor of more than 30 times. Whales do not engage in such behavior, unless in cases when they anticipate that a significant change is about to occur. So yes, the hoopla is legitimate. The amount of momentum is steadily increasing. And with everything aligning together, including the developer announcement, the whale movement, and the pressure that is building on the graphs, Shiba Inu might very well be on the verge of something significant. What exactly has just taken place? Well, the Shiba Inu Society has recently experienced another enormous surge of enthusiasm. Additionally, this particular one is being sent directly from an individual who is considered to be among the most active voices in the ecosystem. ShibaZens, the former account that is linked to the Shiba Inu cryptocurrency, recently released a strong statement that was addressed to all of its fans and holders. Their most recent post left no room for uncertainty whatsoever. The Shiba Inu dog breed is not likely to disappear anytime soon. As a matter of fact, they made it more powerful than it had ever been before and were prepared to exert even more effort. And they used something significant to support their claim. They gave a hint that the Shiba Inu cryptocurrency could be getting ready to do something big. We are referring to a move that has the potential to replicate its historic 800% rise from the year 2021. That is not just a random guess at all. They are drawing attention to actual possibilities that are dependent on the rate at which the cryptocurrency space is able to change. They believe that it is possible for everything to change in the course of a single week. Shiba Inu might once again embark on a wild ride if just one powerful move or one bullish wave were to occur. Consider it for a moment. Shiba Inu, a cryptocurrency that began as a meme, is now being discussed as a significant force that has the potential to once again surprise the whole market. For many individuals, it would be a life-altering experience if there were to be another surge that even somewhat resembled the 800% one. We are not just discussing a price pump, we are discussing bursting through the financial ceilings that have been in place for many investors. It is possible that whole portfolios might be flipped by this type of momentum. What about the people who have been patiently hanging on through the dips? The moment they've all been waiting for is finally here. And even for those who are just starting out as investors, this may be the only opportunity, the only window of time to jump in before the rocket takes off. So sure, it's more than just hype. It is a sign that something is about to happen when people in the community who are considered to be credible begin to speak in this manner. In the event that history were to repeat itself, Shiba Inu could potentially go from being simply another cryptocurrency to being the greatest news item in the cryptocurrency world in a single day. However, there is a catch, and it is a very significant one. Following the intense excitement and the forecasts that were nothing short of explosive, one expert took the initiative to interject with a more practical schedule for when Shiba Inu may truly reach the dream price levels that everyone was hoping for. And to be really honest, it is worth paying attention to, because even if the road ahead may be longer than some people would want, the goal still seems to be good. Let's take things one step at a time. Experts continue to think that objectives such as Shiba Inu reaching price points like 30s3 or even as high as 4 cents are still possible, even if Shiba Inu would need to make very large increases in order to achieve such price points. All they need is more time. Changelly researchers predict that by the year 2033, Shiba Inu will have reached the 30s3 level of value, that is around 8 years from today's date. To be more specific, they are of the opinion that if things go well, Shiba Inu may even surpass it by a small margin by then. When it comes to the primary objective, the one that will entirely rewrite cryptocurrency history, the forecast is that it will be accomplished by April 20th. The year 2040, according to their calculations, Shiba Inu may reach a value of 4 cents during that time. Does it seem like a long distance? However, it is important to bear in mind that in the world of cryptocurrency, 8 to 15 years is still regarded early for a project that has a long-term aim. There is an even more positive outlook on another site called Telegion. Their prediction is that Shiba Inu will reach the 303 mark by the year 2028, which is just a few years away, and that it will finally meet the 4-cent objective by the year 2036. In another view, even ChatGPT has participated in the forecast game, offering its opinion that Shiba Inu would most likely reach 4 cents between 2030 and 2032. That being said, if this were to occur, the whole supply of Shiba Inu would have to undergo a significant reduction, which is something that is feasible but would certainly be difficult to do in the near future. Therefore, what is the significance of all of this? It is possible that actual success with Shiba Inu may not occur suddenly, despite the fact that the enthusiasm is genuine and the potential is enormous. However, it does not make the voyage any less thrilling. As a matter of fact, Shiba Inu is now establishing the foundation for future success due to the fact that whale accumulation is booming. Developers are releasing bombshells, and the community is standing firm. It is accumulating the kind of pace that investors with a long-term perspective can only hope for. And what is the present status of Shiba Inu? It is more vibrant than it has ever been. The dips have not caused it to break. They have done nothing more than strengthen its resilience. The foundation is becoming stronger, adoption is increasing, the ecosystem is rising, and what about the community? I am still here. Even when we take a look at the long term, Shiba Inu is looking terrific. Actually, at this very moment, it is perching on the brink of something rather enormous. The vast majority of people did not anticipate that Shiba Inu was on the verge of accomplishing a significant feat. One of the oldest and most well-established brands in the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin Cash, is being closely approached by it. Currently, the market capitalization of the two is separated by a difference of little more than $1 billion. Although it may seem like a significant amount, it is really not that much when you take into account the rapid pace at which Shiba Inu is developing. Bitcoin Cash has a market capitalization that is now at $12.5 billion, but the market cap of Shiba Inu is hovering at $7.5 billion. People are keeping an eye on Shiba Inu and they are investing in it. The currency is once again gaining momentum in terms of public interest, and major exchanges continue to demonstrate significant support. Whales are not the only animals affected. The idea has the support of regular financiers, traders, and the whole community. Furthermore, should it maintain this pace, Shiba Inu could be able to ascend the rankings and retake that 24th position on CoinMarketCap, an achievement that it has not accomplished since the previous year. So yes, how would you describe the present status of Shiba Inu? It's all ready to go. It is becoming stronger. Once again, it is being treated with the respect it deserves. And should this continue to occur, it is possible that we are seeing the next big chapter in its journey, not just as a meme, but also as a genuine challenger in the cryptocurrency market. However, what is your perspective on this matter? Please leave a comment in the space provided below. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up to see our most recent material, share it, and subscribe to the channel.